Hello YouTubers! Well, in this video you can see I'm back into logging poplar. I wasn't expecting to even probably be doing this year, so the fact that I'm in here and back at it is, well, I'm actually kind of happy I'm doing this again. Well, I was looking forward to it, but well, with markets and world politics the way they are right now, I wasn't certain if I was going to be moving any wood or not. So, but looks like it's a go. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish out my season here. Not doing a whole lot, but gonna cut a few truckloads if we can here, anyways. So, anyways, what I got going on here is a couple days ago here I came in and started dropping trees here. A big half moon circle here. Luckily, most of this was all leaning out away from where I want it actually to fall. I want all the tops going that way, and they were all naturally leaning except for maybe 3 or 4 trees. I had to push them back with the skidder, but other than that, everything was pretty much in the lay, as you would say. It's all laid out, the butts facing more in this direction. Few that are a little bit crisscross, but not too bad. There's nothing that I can't grab and pull ahead with the machine. So I'm gonna go ahead here. I got part of this bluff here to deal with here at the corner there. There's part of an old burrow pit or a gravel pit that runs back towards my landing over there where I got a landing set up. And these trees are all growing up through the overburden bank. So a little bit of a pain in the arse dealing with the outside edge here, this cut block here, but we'll get it. Yep, saw on the roster is the old 357 XP part saw in a box. Still going. Been giving her hell with it this winter, and it's so far it's been doing really good. And yep, got the old International Pay Logger skidder out here, and we're put it back to work again. I was going to bring the other big machine, the Timberjack 450, but well, this is just short little skids again here. I was lucky I was able to get in here and set up a landing literally 100 feet away from where the trees are here. So just quick little grab and pulls. So that this little grapple machine works excellent for that. Just small skids of 2-3 trees at a time is good enough. Not pulling long distances, so it's fast, quick turnaround. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Don't usually mention it at the beginning of the videos, but anyways, we're gonna get with it here. So well, I had the camera all set up and everything, and I forgot to turn it on, so a lot of good that did. But anyways, I went over there along those dirt berms there from that pit there, and well, of course, wouldn't you know, to the second tree in there, you're having to cut the stumps a little higher there because they're growing out of the side of that bank there, and I of course went and nicked some dirt there. So now my saw is still cutting okay, but it's I must have knocked the edge off 2 or 3 teeth there, so now it's slowed me down. So it's kind of a slow pokey day afternoon here anyways, so day is coming to a close here. Just been farting around here with cleaning up some smaller stuff here. I got into a patch here of smaller wood here, crooked, small, crappy stuff here. There's some decent stuff back over here, over on the left side of me here. There's camera doesn't show or do justice here, but there's some pretty good size big old poplars that are coming to the end of their life. The tops are dying out on them. I have to be careful when I drop these buggers because they're going to end up shedding out dead tops and limbs, so you got to be careful with crap like that. You can get tagged pretty quick. So, but anyways, there's a good little circle here. There's not much left here. It's coming to the end here. Another afternoon of farting around here, and I'll pretty much have this knocked out here. Have this laid down, then I can start topping and skidding and getting everything where I need to get it over on the landing. I backed up over here to a ugly back-leaning tree here. I got the skidder against it here. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a notch in it there, and we'll push it back over with the machine in the right direction we want it to go. Don't have a whole lot left here, like I say, but this is the kind of stuff that's slow. And the other day here I made great time here, a couple afternoons ago here, literally within a couple hours here, I got this almost all laid out here, about 80 trees worth. There's some over on the other side there you can't see there, but there's some around the corner back over here that I got to take out a small bluff there. But we'll have this all cleaned up here fairly shortly. So anyways, going to set the camera up here, and hopefully this time remember to turn it on, and we'll just show a shot here of me shoving this tree over. So. There, got myself positioned here. I'll take out these next 3 or 4 mushroom growing on them. So a lot of this stuff is pretty scabby and poor quality wood here. It's on the edge of, like I say, a gravel ridge, so that kind of stuff generally has tendency. You can see here there's a lot of dog legs and stuff in it here. It grows crooked, so some nice stuff in here, but there's some shitty wood right here. So I really shouldn't even be playing with this. I think I'm just going to knock this one tree over that I'm on here, and I'm going to leave the rest because they're just not worth cutting. And technically you're supposed to leave little pockets of leave behind trees or whatever in your cut blocks here. At least that's how it works here. You can't just take everything out. So there's 4 or 5 here. These smaller ones here, these will get left behind. And then over here there's a whole bunch of young stuff. I'm not going to go in there at all. I don't want to trash that down. I'll just leave it. It's already got 10, 15, some of them 20 years of growth on them, so we'll just go ahead and leave that where it is, and we'll just take out, like I say, the pockets of the big old over mature stuff, and leave the young regen to do its thing. And after cut poplar like this here, the stumps will sucker and they grow new shoots like crazy. So this is the kind of nasty brush that you don't want to have to work in if you don't have to, but unfortunately, well, I have to. So okay, I gotta push it the rest of the way because it's not gonna go. Ah, man, everything is a trip hazard. You gotta watch yourself. You gotta think things through. This is where it gets slow when you gotta deal. The other day over here, there was like little openings here where there's strips of bad brush, but right where I was cutting it was pretty good. It was, you can see there's brush, but not right around the trees where I was working, so it went fairly fast. You could move from tree to tree to tree and drop a whole bunch. Here, this group of trees that I'm in here, it's a real bugger here, so it's all growing into some kind of weird, Oh, look at that. See, the machine was bumped up against it, and that's the thing. You gotta watch yourself. You never know. But anyways, okay, well, we didn't have to start the machine. It's down. So move on to the next one. Push a couple more. Keep going. cut up far enough, it's going to start leaning back hard there if I do anything other. So, but actually, I'm just going to leave you guys right there so you can see, and we're going to go ahead and shove this sucker over. That's actually a decent little tree there, fairly straight and about 10-12 inch, so just a nice tree. You got a whole bunch like that goes good to actually they go fast to make your pile or your pulpwood pile grow with those kind of trees there. They don't have to be overly big. They get hard to handle. Too small is too slow, takes lots of cutting, but when you have them that size there or slightly bigger, that works really good. They skid good, they pile good, and it just you can put a lot of wood up in a day when cutting stuff like that. So anyways, I think we're gonna call this a video here, and I'm gonna call it a day. Shadows are getting long, and don't want to play around here too much longer. We're getting dark here pretty soon. So anyways, just like to say thanks everybody for stopping by and checking out another one of my videos, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe. We'll see you all on the next one.